Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking Anthony Joshua versus Dubois. Fascinating fight. Thanks to Turki Al-Sheikh, we are able to see these magnificent events held in magnificent venues. Now it's like back-to-back fantastic events. UFC 306, and this one here was just a fantastic fight. Great atmosphere surrounding the fight, and the setup was just second to none. Well, in terms of boxing, obviously I'm not to compare to night of UFC 306. Is going to be very difficult for any event going forward to top that off. World Cup, it does not matter, Olympics. UFC 306 is somewhat the aim, if you were to host big events, breathtaking events. But nonetheless, the fight between Joshua and Dubois was a fascinating one. We're going to get into that a little bit more about Joshua's future. But before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Well, Anthony Joshua is one of those fighters that has dramatic ups and downs. Sometimes when I look at the guy during fights, it's almost as if he looks like he does not want to be there. Other times, like I said, it's complete opposite, like the night against Francis Ngannou, obviously finished Ngannou, which was, for me, shocking, especially the way that it happened. That being said, Joshua has ups and downs. Sometimes he just looks like he does not want to be there. I think last night was one of those nights. Last night reminded me a lot of the Andy Ruiz night, the first fight between the two. Joshua just looked like he did not want to be there. Against Dubois, obviously not to take anything away from Dubois, clinical, powerful finisher who just looked magnificent, in all honesty. Nothing short of spectacular, but I really do think what helped Dubois look as good as he did was Joshua's, let's say, lack of enthusiasm. You can just see it on the guy's face. He did not want to be there. And I question this kind of mindset. In fighting, if you're not 100% dedicated to what you do, then you are risking the same fate that Anthony Joshua faced the night where he faced Dubois. Like I said, not to discredit the latter, obviously finished the guy that just finished Francis Ngannou. For Joshua, maybe that Ngannou knockout kind of got to his head. Not to discredit the knockout against Ngannou, but Ngannou is a mixed martial artist. He's not a boxer, so perhaps that kind of had Anthony Joshua in a space where he was a bit overconfident. I really think that was the case, because there was no reason for Joshua to look as bad as he did against Dubois. Obviously, the latter has tremendous power. Really, Joshua, all throughout the short duration of the fight, had no answer to the attacks of Dubois. There were moments, and it was literally that, moments where Joshua looked like he was getting some sort of footing on the game, but or in the match rather, but eventually Dubois was able to finish Joshua, knocked him down, 2 or 3 times if I'm not mistaken, and really the fight could have been finished a lot earlier than what it did. Is this going to set us up for Dubois against Usyk? This would be fascinating. I think Turki Al-Sheikh can make this happen thanks to, the funding of fantastic fights. I think the world of boxing especially needs it. Needs the support, let's say. And with support, we're going to see fantastic matchups like the one we did when Joshua faced Dubois, obviously. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe for more.